Hi everyone, it's Sharon here with day 14 of Max Senior in Europe. And we started off the day by going to the mayor's office and getting the key so I could show you the inside of the church. And the church is really the focal point of this village, even though it's about a mile outside of the village. But even that little thing on the side of the hill there was the church sort of in flowers. And this is the key to the church. And I just loved how old they were. So this is a part of Monfa that you haven't seen before. It's the same road that we come in on to go to Juji and Attila's house, but I just love this little village and kind of wanted to show you what it looks like from the other end. You're probably getting sick of Hungarian villages by this point. But I wanted to show you these little pyramid shrubs, how they had done that. I thought that was really cool. I made Istvan slow down so you could see it. And then here's some village guys just doing weed eating and making sure that the village looks as cute as it can. And here we are at the church. And Istvan is going to open it up, and I'll be taking you inside. He was saying, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of little red bugs everywhere. And I'm not sure what kind of bugs they were, but they were everywhere outside the church, not inside. So here we are coming inside, and like I say, it's really, really small. We had 59 people in the audience and it was packed. I remember so well that day. It was a wonderful day. And this is the ancient baptismal font. And there didn't used to be, when we got married, there was no glass in those little high, small windows, those right there. And a little bird flew in one of the windows in the back, circled around the congregation, and then flew out the little window over the altar. Oh, everybody laughed. It was amazing. And these are the little tiny narrow stairs up to, I think they considered that the choir loft. I'm not sure. But I went up there. I'm getting really good at going up little narrow stairs. And here's a very old organ. And they still use this church for special occasions. We came here once and there was some sort of music going on, like a young people's choir or something, but it's no longer used as a church. And these are the windows that they did put glass in after we were there. And Istvan said, oh, the bell is still here. And I said, well, ring it.
Do it.
And he didn't want to do it.
Hard.
But he was sort of tentative about it. He said, I don't know if we should do that or not. And I said, then videotape me. I'm going to do it. And this is video looking up at the bell as best as I could show you. And this is the tree where we had our wedding kiss. And this is it. I made Istvan wear traditional Hungarian clothing. And then, so we recreated it. We're both a little chubbier than we were back then. And the guy who owned the place where we had our reception, where I'm going to show you next, built this house with the money he got from the sale of this horse property with restaurant where we held our reception. And that place has now, it was bought by the Catholic Church and turned into a nunnery. But there was a gate across the property, but Istvan rang the bell and asked them if we could come in and take pictures. And they said, okay. And they opened the gate and we went in. And this actually, this property was an equestrian sort of like vacation place. You could come stay in the little cottages that were in back, and it was all new in 2001. And the little cottages had four bedrooms each and 2 baths and a little kitchen. This is the restaurant part where we had our reception. And I remember it was a 5-course meal, and it cost us $350 to feed the 59 people that were there. It was just amazing how inexpensive it was. All the flowers to decorate the church and for my bridal bouquet and the flower girls to throw around and all that came to $39. And this is just down the road. It's where we spent our wedding night, and it's sort of like a bed and breakfast also. We just went around, we didn't stop, we just went around the circle and left. But it was a nice place to stay also. The country around Manfa is really beautiful. Oh, Ishvan wanted me to show you that sign. It spells out the name Manfa in the ancient Hungarian alphabet, or using the ancient Hungarian alphabet. They don't use it anymore for anything, but he thought that was interesting. And it's you see it a lot. So now we're on our way to Budapest. We went back and picked up Zsuzsi. She's going to visit her son, who we call Erci, which means little brother. But he's now Budapest Police Department detective. Just can't believe he's a detective, and with a wife and baby. And I got carried away with the sky once again because it was spectacular the whole trip. It just kept changing, and it looked like it was just going to pour down rain in some spots, but it never did. So I'll try not to bore you with too much. But I mean, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just loved it. So that's really it for today because it was a travel day. It's sort of a short video. But tomorrow, Ishvan's going to take me to Parliament, and I'm going to get to show you the crown. It's really old, and I'll tell you the story about it. So thanks again for watching. Until tomorrow, this is Sharon signing off.